Welcome to Luxury Dallas, your go-to guide for the city's finest. We're at one of my favorite places in North Texas, Galleria Dallas, and I can't wait to share with you some of the exclusive stores that you can find here and all the exciting events that they have to invite you to. So, coming up on today's show, we're going to give you a private look at all the new offerings and updates you can find at Galleria Dallas. Then we sit down with Skintastic's Dr. Jeffrey Adelglass and his staff to find out what's new in lasers and other technology to keep us looking youthful and refreshed. And you won't want to miss what Holly Quartaro shares with us about fashion's night out at the Galleria. There are some huge surprises in store. So don't go anywhere because this is going to be another exciting show. But first, here's an introduction to Skintastic by Dallas's premier doctor himself, Dr. Jeffrey Adelglass.
I'm Dr. Jeffrey Adelglass, and I'm the medical director of Skintastic. I started Skintastic recognizing the need for qualified, skilled people to have great access to the newest and greatest procedures. And I really feel in many ways that I'm an artist. My canvas is the human face and body. I sculpt and paint and change the face and body to be more beautiful and appealing. And not everyone needs the same thing, so it's very hard to give a specific price. But the good thing is we do offer complimentary consultations, and I would suggest that you come in, let us put together a package that meets your need and your pocketbook. Here at Skintastic, it's not only about the outside beauty, but it's about the inner beauty as well. We work to make people look better on the outside, and that is what we do. But the ultimate goal is to help people feel better about themselves, build up their confidence, build up their self-worth.
I am so excited to be here today.
Excited you're here.
Oh my gosh, the Galleria Dallas is one of my favorite go-to luxury places in town. Tell our viewers, who are some of the high-end luxury stores that office here?
Well, we have quite a few luxury retailers at Galleria, as you know. A lot of them are on the first level. We have Gucci, Louis Vuitton, we have Saks Fifth Avenue, and a lot of other maybe smaller boutique-y type luxury retailers that some of your viewers might not know about.
Okay, so the boutique stores, and the Galleria Dallas truly is known for a ton of beautiful boutique stores that are maybe internationally known but not known locally. Who can we find boutique-wise?
Well, one of our favorites at Galleria Dallas is Elong 23. They feature high-end jewelry that's really fashion-forward. It's not your typical run-of-the-mill fine jewelry. It's a lot more fashion-forward and very interesting. They're exclusive retailers here in Dallas for Kathy Waterman, and also Pipo Perez. They also carry lines like Irene Neuwirth, really high-end designer fine jewelry.
And fine jewelry is not the only thing that, I mean, they're not the only ones. You've got some amazing fine jewelry
Absolutely.
stores here.
Bachendorf's has been here forever, and they just opened a brand new Rolex boutique. You know, they sell more Rolexes than anyone in the state here at Galleria Dallas. So I think it's really important that we just open this fabulous Rolex boutique. We also have a real international flair to some of our luxury retailers. We have another jewelry designer, Tos, which is a Spanish retailer. Their only location in North Texas is here at Galleria Dallas. We also have a real British influence, and with Thomas Pink. If you're not familiar with Thomas Pink, they're a great retailer of fine tailored clothing, men's and women's, but really great, say, dress shirts for men, really impeccable tailoring. And then we also have the only location in Texas for Karen Millen. And she is a great designer. Actually, Princess Kate is a fan of Karen Millen, wears her often. And this is the only place you can find it here in Dallas.
And speaking of other countries, don't you have a boutique that makes amazing Italian shoes?
We do. Carlo Pasolini is fairly new to the market, and they're only here at Galleria Dallas. So we're very proud of them. If you haven't checked out their shoes, you must. They are fabulous.
And then you've got some standards, right?
That's right. Standard luxury is what it's all about, and we have a fabulous Louis Vuitton boutique. It was remodeled recently in the last year or so. Fabulous. They carry the luggage, the purses, shoes, belts, all of the great accessories.
Doggy items.
Doggy accessories. We also have an amazing Gucci store that's in the middle of a giant remodel. It will be completed in October. So excited about this. They're going to carry the children's line, which if you have kids, you're going to be very excited about. And it's going to be their newest concept for Gucci. It's going to be beautiful. So we're really excited about that.
Gorgeous. So anybody that you can tell us might be coming to the Galleria?
Well, we can't say until it's actually done, but there's always something on the horizon. So keep your eyes and ears open.
Perfect. And your anchors, you've got some amazing anchors.
That's right. Everyone loves Nordstrom, but we also have Saks Fifth Avenue. It's the only Saks Fifth Avenue in North Texas. We're really happy to have them here. They have some great lines, things you might not find elsewhere. And the Fifth Avenue Club, if you're a luxury shopper, you definitely have to check that out. It's a private, personal shopping experience like no other in the city.
What does the Fifth Avenue Club offer?
It offers the personalized service that everyone's looking for. You can shop very privately. You can shop, everything's done for you when you arrive. There's a separate entrance if you don't want necessarily, if you're not wearing your makeup, you don't want to go to the mall. You can pop in the separate entrance, go up a private elevator and be there. We also have a fabulous Cell Cosmet facial room where while you're shopping you can have a facial in the Fifth Avenue Club. It's fabulous. I'd love to take you and show you that.
Let's go, I'm all in.
Okay, Leanne, let's go look at some of this fabulous and exclusive jewelry at Elan 23.
Love it.
There are so many great exclusive designers that are here at Elan 23. One of them is Todd Reed. Fabulous rings here, as you can see.
Gorgeous.
Also, Kathy Waterman. This is the only place in the city where you can find those fabulous Kathy Waterman diamonds. Also, Pipa Perez diamonds are exclusive here. So they've got a lot of exclusives. They've also just got a lot of luxury lines that aren't everywhere, like Irene Neuwirth. And of course, these are lines that are loved by celebrities, from Jennifer Aniston to Julia Roberts, Leighton Meester, Blake Lively. All of these celebrities are wearing these jewels, and you can get them here. And I want to show you their bridal collection. This is something that's kind of new. So if you're maybe getting ready to pop the question and your bride-to-be has really great taste, but her style might be a little more alternative, they have these alternative engagement rings and wedding rings that are out of this world. Amazing.
They're stunning. They're absolutely stunning.
So no matter what her style, you can find something to suit her, even if it's not a plain solitaire on a band. Okay, Leanne, so between the two of us, we're wearing a around our neck. You are wearing a fabulous necklace by Kathy Waterman, diamonds and cherry motif. Oh. I'm wearing a necklace by Todd Reed that features uncut diamonds, all of them.
Wow.
Raw diamonds.
Raw diamonds. Those are absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
And then we have our third
And this
piece.
is from Irene Neuwirth. This is a one-of-a-kind piece. Beautiful green color. It would look fabulous around anyone's neck.
Oh my gosh, so we're close to $1,000?
I'd say at least.
I'm a happy girl.
Yes, it looks lovely on you, don't you think?
Yes, I do.
So we're here at Bachendorf's at Galleria Dallas, and this is the beautiful Rolex salon inside of Bachendorf's. This is really special. It's only been open a few weeks. Really great because they have the largest selection of Rolexes anywhere in North Texas, and they actually sell more Rolexes here at Bachendorf's than anywhere else in the state.
I totally believe you because I'm checking out some of these watches.
Yes. Look at these.
Oh my gosh, I'm in love.
Amazing.
Right? But you know what they say at Rolex, don't you? It's their most popular tagline.
If you're wearing a Rolex, how does it go?
If you are wearing a Rolex, you're not just wearing a watch, you're wearing a piece of art.
And look at this. You're not going to find this at any other Rolex boutique that's around this area.
Is that not crazy? I love that. Orange sapphires, D-class diamonds.
All of them at Rolex are D flawless diamonds.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
And look at this band.
That's
Follows
just
through
so
to the
fun.
Love it. These watches are amazing. They have 879 diamonds each, and they're all D-class flawless diamonds.
Wow.
Okay, Leanne, so this is the private entrance to the Fifth Avenue Club here at Galleria Dallas. So if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind private shopping experience, you get dropped off at the valet right here and sweep your way right in through this way.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. So Leanne, here we are in the Cell Cosmet facial room at the Fifth Avenue Club at Saks Fifth Avenue. This is a one-of-a-kind location. Any other Saks Fifth Avenue in the country does not have this service, and what it is a complimentary facial service for shoppers here at the Fifth Avenue Club. So make an appointment with your stylist, come in, and on Wednesdays you get complimentary facials. One of the best facials I've ever had in my life, and I've had lots, and one of the best parts about it is the foot rub at the end, and if you've been shopping, you know you need one. Now Leanne, this is something that's complimentary only on Wednesdays, but the great thing is it's valued at several $100s.
Wow.
And the other great thing is if you don't want to leave without your makeup on, they'll send a makeup artist up here to do your makeup for you before you leave.
I love it.
So this is one of the rooms here at the Fifth Avenue Club at Saks Fifth Avenue, and as you can see, it is set up for a perfect shopping experience. You can come in, sit down. A typical experience might include cocktails, drinks, lunch. They will bring in everything you need for your shopping experience, no matter what that is, from accessories to clothes, jewelry, shoes, you name it. They'll bring it all in. And it's a great place to shop for maybe some of life's big moments. If you've got a trip coming up, if you're shopping for prom dresses, you know, it can be a really fun time to come in here and be treated to the services.
I love this, and the services are complimentary.
They are. So you just, you know, if you're looking for that luxury shopping experience, this is the place to come.
I absolutely love this. Now, one of the things that they have here that is exclusive to Saks, they have an art gallery.
They have an art gallery on the 3rd floor. This is not in the Fifth Avenue Club. Upstairs, there is the Martin Lawrence Gallery. You might not expect to find an art gallery or fine art when you're at a shopping center, but this Saks Fifth Avenue is the only one in the country that has an art gallery inside, and you can pick up a Picasso while you're shopping if you want.
That's fabulous. I love that. Just throw a Picasso,
Throw a Picasso on my list. I'll take it home with me.
I love that. Thank you so much for showing us this very private, exclusive view of the Galleria Dallas.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming in, and I hope to see you again.
Oh, I'll be back.
I know you'll be back.
So, where'd you have it done? Cheryl, you look fantastic.
Skintastic, girl. Skintastic over in Dallas. It was a perfect weekend. 5-star hotel, limo, just Jack and I, and no one in this town has a clue.
When it's time for a little nip tuck, let the pros at Skintastic set it all up over in Dallas. No hassle, no worry, and no one needs to know.
Fantastic. Skintastic.
Welcome back to Luxury Dallas, your go-to guide for the city's finest. I'm here in the offices of Skintastic and Dr. Jeffrey Adelglass to learn all about the latest technology for shedding pounds without lifting a finger or going under the knife. And then once those pounds are gone, we'll learn all about tightening the skin. So let's check in on the Zerona technology, CoolSculpting, and the Tri-Pollar Apollo machine.
The Zerona laser is actually 5 lasers in one treatment, and we can direct each laser on a part of the body where we want to see a fat reduction. The way it works is the light goes through the skin. It causes the fat cells to become temporarily porous. The fat is then absorbed into the lymphatic system and is flushed through normal channels out of the body without you ever noticing it. The FDA studied this laser in an independent study and found that on average, patients lost 3 to 4 inches in only 2 weeks.
A good candidate for Zerona would be anyone that wants to lose inches off of their body. We find that the Zerona typically works best on the abdominal region. The Zerona works, it actually targets a body part, and the fat cells in that body part are targeted by the laser. The laser forces a wall into the fat cell, so it opens up and all of the fat cell contents are then excreted, so it forces that fat cell to shrink in that area. The Zerona only takes about 40 minutes a session. For best results, we recommend several sessions a week, scheduled about 48 hours apart. The Zerona is completely pain-free, and it's no recovery time. You leave just as you came. Zerona is very popular in women among the abdominal region and the thigh and buttocks area. Zerona is really good for men in the abdominal region and in the chest area. With the Zerona, within 2 weeks, you'll start seeing results, and the results just keep getting better and better the more you use it. When a patient comes in to use Zerona, it's their little personal time. They get to go in, lay down on the bed, we target the lasers at the area that we want to treat, and they can take a nap, read a book, just relax. They're in and out and on with their day.
There are absolutely no side effects because this is a low-level laser that doesn't produce heat at all, and we shine the laser on a portion of the body. It will cause that portion of the body to lose fat. The fat then liquefies and gets passed out of the body. There is no downtime, no scarring, and your treatment lasts for 40 minutes. Afterwards, you can go back to your normal activities. It's so rewarding to work with my Zerona clients because they are so happy when they are dropping dress sizes or pant sizes. Sometimes a patient will notice they have dropped a dress size in just 7 days.
Well, results really vary from patient to patient, but we've seen up to 18 inches lost in one patient all over the body. If you change your lifestyle to a new healthy lifestyle incorporating exercise and healthy eating, they absolutely can be permanent. However, if you go back to your old lifestyle and eating candy and chocolate, you might go back to where you were before you used the Zerona.
The Tri-Pollar Apollo heats up the skin and allows for collagen production, so skin tightens up and you do not have a flabby appearance. One thing that you can't get from diet and exercise is tight skin, but that is where I come in. With the Apollo, I can tighten the skin of your legs, arms, neck, face, anywhere a patient feels they've lost their elasticity. Many people tell me it feels like a hot stone massage, and who doesn't like a hot stone massage?
Another procedure that we use here at Skintastic is the Apollo. And the Apollo is a treatment that we do. We use radio frequency and heat to tighten up the skin. Typically, we see a lot of patients for Apollo that have either lost weight or perhaps they're aging and want their skin to be more youthful and tight as it once was. So they're the perfect candidates for Apollo because we can reverse time and kind of suck that skin back in. The Apollo is really good for a number of different patients. The most that we see are people that have either just had a baby, lost an excessive amount of weight, or are over 40. And anybody that is wanting to regain that elasticity back into their skin to have a tighter, more youthful appearance. We see many male clients for the Apollo as well. Typically, males come in and we treat the facial area or a lot of times the abdominal or chest area. The Apollo is a really simple, relaxing procedure. The client comes in and we massage a handheld piece onto the body part that they want to treat. It takes about anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes per body part. It uses radio frequency and heat and actually stimulates your body's own natural collagen and elastin to tighten it back up. One of the best parts about the Apollo procedure is that it's completely pain-free. In fact, many of our clients say it feels like a hot stone massage. There's no recovery time with the Apollo. You leave just as you came and can go straight back to work or be on with your day. We do the Apollo in a series of 6 to 8 treatments. Most people start seeing results about midway through their treatment process. However, they continue to see the results well after the treatment's even over.
With the Apollo, there is no downtime. So come in and let me help you regain your skin's youthful appearance.
A lot of our patients ask us how long the Apollo results are going to last, and we like to tell them if they had a twin, they did the Apollo treatment and their twin did not, they are always going to look several years younger than their twin as they age because we turned back the clock on them with the Apollo.
Another very unique procedure that we use at Skintastic is called CoolSculpting. CoolSculpting is actually a freezing technology which destroys fat cells. While CoolSculpting and Zerona seem to be the same procedure, both procedures are trying to lose inches, they're significantly different than one another. One is a temporary hole in a cell, the other one actually destroys the fat cell, so it's much more permanent. With CoolSculpting, you can target a specific area to remove fat. With the Zerona, it's kind of an all-over body scenario. So if you have a specific spot that's really bothering you, like love handles or a lower pooch, is what people have told me, works really well on those target areas. CoolSculpting is a fantastic procedure for both men and women. Men really like to have this done on their love handles. Why we call them love handles, I have no idea. However, women really like it on their thighs and lower abdomen. They kind of get a pooch there, and it works wonderful at removing that lower abdomen pooch. CoolSculpting is a fabulous technology that was designed according to the engineer. They were doing studies with popsicles on kids, giving them medicine. They found their cheeks were shrinking. When they did a study to find out why, they found out they were getting reduction in fat because a cell was being destroyed by the ice crystals formed in the water in the cell. Now, you may remember this from 8th grade science. As water crystals forming into ice, it makes a spike. That spike cuts the cell wall, cell dies. So that's in a nutshell how it works. Then the engineers figured out how to make it work on a large scale. The CoolSculpting procedure is done in the office. You come in, the machine is applied to the chosen area. It freezes. You'll become numb, so there's very little discomfort. Make sure you bring a book, it's kind of boring. Procedure takes 1 hour per area, so if you're doing just your lower abs, you'll be here for an hour. There is no recovery time. You get up, you go on to your normal life. With CoolSculpting, you're going to lose 20 to 25% of the fat cells in the treated area. If you wanted to come back for more, it would only be about a month to a month and a half, and you can retreat the same area if you need more reduction. CoolSculpting does a really good job of dropping the fat. If you have excess skin issues afterwards, though, the Apollo is the treatment for you.
CoolSculpting only took 1 hour. 1 hour, no general anesthesia, no local anesthesia, no pain. 1 hour, in, out, bing, bang, boom, done. Loved it.
It's been really nice because I feel like I finally have gotten back the body I had 15 years ago when I was in college, and I didn't expect that from the procedure.
After I had CoolSculpting done and saw the results that I had, I've definitely recommended it to a few people, several people at my gym that have the exact same issues. They work out 7 days a week, but there's still some areas that, regardless of how much they work out, it's not gonna go away.
I feel confident in a two-piece bathing suit. I haven't had a two-piece on in years, and I can walk around with it on. I have a form-fitting dress on, and it just slinks off my body. So when I walk down the street, I feel confident, I feel strong, I feel sexy, I feel beautiful. CoolSculpting is probably one of the best things that I've ever done.
Fashions Night Out is a national night to celebrate two of my favorite things, fashion and shopping. Everyone joins in, from New York to LA, and of course Dallas does too. The night is spent hopping from party to party, each benefiting a great cause. And I wanted to find out what the Galleria Dallas has in store for us. So I asked their fashion expert, Holly Quartaro, and here's what she dished about all the exclusive events they'll be hosting and which local celebrities you will see out that night.
Last year was Galleria Dallas's first foray into hosting a big Fashions Night Out party. We're talking from one end of the shopping center to the other, making it big throughout, and we were so successful. We loved it. We enlisted Jan Strimple to produce a runway show, and we created the longest runway in North America. It's a 1/4 mile from end to end, so by the end of the night, those models are walking 1.5 miles in heels. Wow. Really fabulous, really fun, and we are doing it even bigger and better this year. Something we're doing new this year is we're having beauty stops hosted by Sephora starting at 3 p.m. So you can actually get ready for the big night. Start here at Galleria Dallas. Come get your makeup done complimentary for anyone who wants to come, and then you can go shopping and start your night for Fashions Night Out. The quarter-mile runway runs from one side of the shopping center to the other, and it'll pass through our 2 shopper lounges. Fashion Group International is hosting one of those lounges. It's their official party, so we're so excited to have them again this year. They were here last year. And then new this year, we're having a lounge, Smart Water Shopper Lounge, with Lauren Prisball hosting. She is the anchor on Good Day here in Dallas. And we're also partnering with Cattle Barons Ball for that one. When people come to Fashions Night Out at Galleria Dallas, they are going to find the best party in the city. First of all, they're going to find that quarter-mile runway running from one side to the other, going through the shopper lounges. We're also going to have some raised platforms in those lounges so the models can actually interact a little more with the viewers and the shoppers that are here. We have over 44 models in the show. So there's going to be a lot of action, and we have 2 shows, one at 6 and one at 8. The other thing you're going to find at Fashions Night Out at Galleria is a really great tie to our community. We have a new tagline, and it's called We Are Dallas. And you know, Fashions Night Out was started in New York as a way to give back to the community. And one of the things we've done is asked our retailers to partner with local nonprofits so that we can give back to the community as part of Fashions Night Out. One of our retailers giving back is Bach&Dorf's. They are hosting a fabulous party with Yvonne Crum and Allison Lehman to benefit the Suicide and Crisis Center of North Texas, a great charity. And at Bach&Dorf's, they're going to host a party. You know they will. There will be light bites, cocktails, lots of fun going on, and a percentage of sales goes back to the Suicide and Crisis Center. And at Bach&Dorf's, even the smallest of purchases will make a big difference. We're so fortunate to have Apricot Lane here at Galleria Dallas. It's a boutique, and it's owned by local sisters, and they are fabulous, and they love to give back as well. So they've partnered with Trooper's team, and that party is going to be great as well. Danielle Volmar from CW's Eye Opener is going to be the host, and they're going to have lots of fun, music, cocktails, bites in store, and they're giving 15% of the night sales back to Trooper's team. At Dooney & Burke, they're hosting an event with Attitudes in Attire, and I love this one because when you bring in a gently used handbag, you actually get an eyeglass case from Dooney & Burke valued at $50. And they've got lots, but they are holding back, they're collecting bags throughout the weekend for Attitudes in Attire, not just on Fashions Night Out. As you know, Attitudes in Attire helps women get back into the workforce, get back on their feet. So they're collecting these bags in hopes to give them to the women, and they're hoping to collect at least 200 bags through this process. So if you have a handbag, please bring it in. It's going to do such good for the community. One of the best things to come out of Fashions Night Out from last year is a great relationship with eQuest, a local charity. And Fasanab here at Galleria is hosting their party on Fashions Night Out to benefit eQuest. 15% of the evening's sales will go to eQuest, and they're also doing some great giveaways. So they're doing something called a shirt for every season. One lucky winner is going to get a new Fasanab shirt for every season of the year. The other great drawing or giveaway that they're doing for Fashions Night Out is that you can enter to win an experience with one of their Shetland ponies. They have these miniature horses, and you can have one come to your event no matter what it is, a birthday party, something at your kid's school. But eQuest does some great things with their horses, and they're kind of a great ambassador for that. One of the most exclusive things happening at Fashions Night Out is the Martin Lawrence Galleries here at Saks Fifth Avenue are bringing in 4 original Warhols. One of them is behind me, but there will be 3 others, including a Marilyn. So if you find something really fabulous to wear, that's great. But if you want something really special, you might want to pick up one of these.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Luxury Dallas, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. But until then, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter so that you can stay updated on all that is this city's finest. Luxury Dallas has been brought to you by Skintastic, your beauty realized. For information on booking a segment, contact Lamont PR. This has been a production of Media Matters, when your message needs to matter.